Akufo person uton beans 1 bag. And the ton cement 30 basa. And then uton beans 1 bag. Water bushwa 9 bas. Where are the bobra? Obi ti krom say kwam den. Aburo boy den, beans boy den. Ontuminto nso de bia na auto Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Benz. Na ye adwuma na aye bre no. Aye se kwam de, kire de ame kwam de no. Sakre kwantuminto. Ye sende wuro mi ni de papa bia dem.
All right, I was here for nyame sha bibia. Aha. Aye Ghana Sim TV. E be stress mo be subscribe to the channel no. Na mo fa ma dwen kire bra e wo comment section. We better turning on the notifications and be anytime video of this nature about you'll be the first person to know. Nyame shine na.
Abusiafo moma yenhwe enka assembi. Beans adwuma yi ayeye no wo yempotem ha no. Ena form echen galanse adwuma. Galanse adwuma ye bon night. Beans so adwuma ye bon night. But cocoa adwuma ye more night. Fiti enra anwumre na mbasha ase 2 beans. Ma 2 san ama ade abechi me. Ewo wurom ha. Bibia betimi ato no. Cause eya na adu ena ye wurom na meye adwuma no. Dwoma ma amamuo yi mu no. Se ye kase kuafo isu a, amohwe ya yedo beans, ya yedo aburo, ya yedo emo no amohwe but amodo koko ena ya abrebia no aban ehwe amo. Aban mi bisao. Ghana ha school ban and amon wakoko mamu emamudi. Gwabe BC and no school for bia edi. School ban and amon koko say amundida aban. Fiti akufo pencil ana beans about 2,000 plus 3,000. Ejira to atebubu. Obi aniwa ofri ntem aso okọ galanse because oton 3 bars ne 5 bars 6 bags bia otimi tomato otimi ton your pe by jomama mpewe so de opa ton beans 10 bars otimi tomato aban yesere mo ya ni abre mo ba increase price na mo increase price no na nya sa galanse no mo bia kwan nyina ye ba sa mo increase price ne dia mo bia kwan galanse ne ye ba ba last year na beans eto 3,000. Na Sampere Force adura e friend Sampere Force no ne odo beans bia nim sa aduro no Sampere Force na 100 cedi then time no na beans 1 bag 3,000 beans abeba 1,000 and then that meno kase kura 100,000 bia mo se 900 beans ebeba 1,000 ni nyina achi no Sampere Force no egusu ye 100 cedi na mo ti ye no egesi ya na ase egesi ya mo amoto emuru no me bisa mo Akufo person uton beans 1 bag. And the ton cement 30 basa. And then uton beans 1 bag. Water bushwa 9 bas. Where are the bobra? Obi ti krom say kwam den. Aburo boy den, beans boy den. Ontuminto nso de bia na auto Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Benz. Na ye adwuma na aye bre no. Aye se kwam de, kire de ame kwam de no. Sakre kwantuminto. Ye sende wuro mi ni de papa bia dem.
Oh, akoma dan adai. Akoma dan. Entoza na ye 6 million, ze dey do 200 cedis you. Tos be nyina ane 6 million. Ze dey do 200 cedis. We yo, tos be. So. You tos fun, entoza no. Eze ye ne bo bi. Eze ye ne bo 200 cedis daka we. The one to Obama, the money man, to Obama, and ye, that baby. Oh, rather, I come down you. I'll come down to us in the don't for a day, eh? A day. Ah, it's like I say, nay, you. Medical first video, nay, 6 million. Is I do have you 200 cities and come someone talk. 150 cedis. Hey, they do I know the power, I know what thing. And those are the kind of baby saying, I won't say, you. 2000.
Abusiafo ye cheche obi bia wia yi na ye kan se ebe nanse ntem se na mo hwe videos a bu na market na bodompem enipa nko a wom enema so wom na ye didwa kama fe na asem bia ni ho but enne da ya me ne mo kasa we enne farmers day nanso amante foiro aho papa esan se ebo a etofo no edi beto enema wa anti no enkoye emboa wo mo eni nti o maklosu dwa no o maklosu market na ya amante no nti wo ba se enne a esa amante kuro no mu ankasa no in fact ye ni dwa ye di to aburo eni beans wo ho nti na ne e wo ho no why nti yesere moma no company fo nim se ne ekoso ha na emboa ye nti sisi ankasa no mo market dan no mo sisi ma market no ebi na sisi wo no wo ba nso a ebi nie eno so wo ho but market no me so ma close market no down kra ma close ne down cause ebo na ekoso no ye ni ba bi afiri de nanso empenifo tena hwe no na emboa amantin kuro nti yesere ye fa kwen so aka kire wo firi nkran wo firi takura de obu ase Volta region eastern region be bibia wo ba yesere oboa ho fa beans no 1500 for bra na buru so fa 700 Ghana cedis emra na MGBY na ayefefefe ye da bibia se mon share video no mon share na nko akiri pa amaye Frafra DJ but ayumire wa mama shiti pa ma shiti ankasa na me yese me nka wasem but wa mama jala woni mo video bi na wo sori ana se ana wo afoki mo video no mu no but me kasa ha me ana me boa ma me ka asem kiro bolgatanga wana wo firi ba ye no asase wo ankomodo se nka do no e yemre ana nka yefoa nka wo tena hodo ye but because of we why so obakurum obakuma se abeso apa wo pa what na me kiro no adon e dinti why so obakurum abeso apa wo pa ena wabeka kuma se nkran ena wo kan kwasesem na anim ne family na yemere wenim ku adwuma ma bi apagya me akoduru na me de yawo kama se ma na wodi matem ana wo hedan wonyanya se bi nkan yansa se mo nkyere me na wo fo keme wasia abilan lord if you don't know abilan lord ku adwuma ma do business buru ma safe contain be tu abowa you who be you who born you wasia obizo na na papa ko bisa se mu hwan wona na wo busuafo na mu hwan na atima do asi safe contain me ni da abodam agare no atori no aka ho woni ma me ka cho don't see my small boy adon me ni aya ma me nti me hu ni se anase me hu ni se ne ne ma kono ebe edi me bo for ma na edi me be hwe for ma na me ka wa se ma na wo for keme you crazy masa next time and try me na in fact I hear me no e be back to back no kana me ka kire ho no ha mo ka se ma hwe NDC mentan NDC o abisa party a me ye de mentan NDC ba metan hyehyɛ na ekoma kuafo no na metan no ha ba NDC no mentan no o man pani no kura no wo yema sore ba o man pani o yema sore ba te me mentan no I love him so much to kasa next time no ahwe Frafra DJ is a warning to you no kana me ka kire no se nka do no e better sa ko borga sa ko okurum na kodo abodam fucking boy idiot man
and for the American boss and I have a busu. More than a commercial in the Madame Gomez. When this, I go the commercial man go back. But I have a zero one say, I mean, any good business in your booty. You see, I'm going to be an more price. Last time I knew Bizano, you have to do a damn community from my kiss. About prices in a new. That is in it. I could have now, a unique guy, a more normal price 4.5. What okay, blue bag, you know, 10 we are 4.5, 4 million. A bank. Yes, you will be found. You will be found. I go for the 1 year you could last year to a 4 filier. Obi aka say ana rasta politics ana rasta politics nti me ngoye den uja rasta so so ata do me security for that nti ga me ye den president nti me ka say aban na ya de ana aban ye wi president yes ade ya rasta o de ka ko jo last year you to be one back say 32 million Oto didn't talk when you be until so 2 more. Until to when you be motor crown bogas and bob. Afu e bin to krona, you turn 9 million. 9 million, don't think any bit my 2 I your friend says, I buy electric bicycles.
9 million, do say 65 million. I buy a boom.
I buy one that you go boom.
Let's go to Parliament. And this is the most exhaustive debate, part of the debate that I saw. Honorable Abu Jinapo, Member of Parliament for Damongo, former Minister for Lands and former Deputy Chief of Staff, was speaking on a matter that had been started by the Majority Leader, who talked about how he, as Majority Leader, was against the establishment of the Office of the Special Prosecutor, given that, in his view, it was contradictory to Article 88 of the 1992 Constitution. Mahama AY3ka gave an erudite speech about how the Office of Special Prosecutor was not doing things right, quote and unquote, how it was not fit for purpose, how, in fact, it is unconstitutional. He said all these matters. And he said it based on things that had happened at the Office of the Special Prosecutor's office yesterday. Mahama AY3ka, the Majority Leader in Parliament, was not talking about things that have happened in the Special Prosecutor's office years ago and months ago. He was talking about things that happened there yesterday. Because when the things that were happening, he was there. He didn't say anything. But yesterday he spoke and actually said that the entire office, as far as he was concerned, is unconstitutional. Speaker Bagbin then graciously gave Abu Jinapo the floor to respond to this debate. Listen to what he said.
So, Speaker, first of all, I think it's absolutely important that we point out that the intent and the motivation behind the Akufo-Addo government effort and decision to create this office was a noble one. So, Speaker, I was Deputy Chief of Staff at the time this office was created, and I was very much involved in the deliberations and discussions leading up to the establishment of the office. And the general intent, Mr. Speaker, was really, as is captured by Hansard, was to ensure that we had a dedicated office which was focused on fighting corruption, unraveling corruption, investigating corruption, and punishing corruption. Mr. Speaker, you will agree that in some jurisdictions, particularly in the American jurisdiction, the concept of special prosecutor is very common. And then in Africa, you have South Africa. Mr. Speaker, when several other people, look, Mr. Speaker, we have seen it in this country several times. Government changes, and then some of these measures are put in place. Political opponents are put behind bars. When Paul Adumochi was arrested by the OSP, the Office of Special Prosecutor, because allegedly Paul Adumochi had been critical of the office, when he was arrested and put behind bars, the Speaker, and some of us raised our voices, the Majority Leader's voice and the majority side was mute. Because today, it is lawyer Martin Kwebu. Mr. Speaker, when the law is applied unfairly against Wuntumi, it is bad. When it's applied unfairly against Osei-Tibi, it is bad. When it's applied against Paul Adumochi, it is bad. When it is applied against Martin Kwebu, Mr. Speaker, it is indeed bad. We make laws and make good laws to the best of our ability for all of us, and we respect the law for all of us. Mr. Speaker, I want to conclude. The leader of this house, the Majority Leader, has had cause to rise up in this house to indicate that the Office of Special Prosecutor is not an office which is fit for purpose. The Speaker, he's even gone a step further. He's gone to the extent of indicating that the Office of Special Prosecutor is an unconstitutional body. It's an unconstitutional office. That's exactly the point the Majority Leader is making. That the existence of the Office of Special Prosecutor is at variance with the provisions of our national constitution. The Speaker, 1 year down the road, they build an office. They have a super majority. What are they telling us? What are they telling us? The Speaker, this country, with the greatest respect, is sick and tired of talk. Talk. Today, the 4th of December, the super majority join us. We, the advocates of rule of law, the bastions of rule of law, the originators of rule of law, the promoters of rule of law, the doyens of rule of law, shake off your revolutionary tendencies a bit. Shake it off and join us, Mr. Speaker, to let the rule of law prevail. When it prevails for Honorable Mama AY3ka, it prevails for Abu Jinapo, it prevails for all of us, all the people of Ghana. I thank you.
That was Abu Jinapo speaking in Parliament, and I like the demeanor of the majority leader. You can tell that he had regretted something. Can't you tell? When the camera panned onto him, and you could tell that he's feeling some sense of regret. We all need to go through that process so that we can build a better nation. Everything that we have said is true. Everything that we have said is true. But it will take a while for everybody to see that everything that we have said is true. It is coming, small, little by little, precept upon precept, poco a poco. It will come out that everything that we have said here was true. Everything is true.
By now, Niamana Bona, I am Rezia. Atebu, Amanti, Edula NDC. Ever to say, Boko. One was a police station, Boko, and people zero. Amanti.
Sana nebesi.
Was
check it. Check in Drew. You could beans no born first. Second, say ya first again. Baku be able to be 100 residue. Mobile was